All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Nickavelli TV.
My name is Philip Jesse, and yes, I'm enjoying my brother's station. And I don't know what the topic is, but whatever it is, it's definitely gonna be good.
It's gonna be about some Knicks. We all know that. And you on
I hear
Nickavelli
you.
TV. Talk to me,
Yeah, but
man.
I love what they doing, man. They building a staff.
So
And
you
with
think
the
it's a
sta-
good thing? You happy about the Mike Woodson finally
Yeah,
becoming
yeah,
the assistant
yeah. Well,
coach?
they should have never got rid of him, but they did, and I'm glad Thibodeau brought him back. And I like Tib because what we got, we can make noise with. We don't know. We don't need to know. We don't need to go get nobody that's
Miss Robin, how you doing?
over the hill.
Right.
Give us a couple of years. We don't need that. We need to do what they're gonna do. They're gonna work these young boys, get the best out of them, and that's what we need. I've been a Knicks fan all my damn life. I can wait a little while longer. I'm not in no rush.
Okay. Now, when you speak of Tom Thibodeau, right? Some say he's a great coach, but his downfall could be overworking the players. Like he's a workaholic. Do you think that's going to be a setback for the Knicks?
No, reason why? Because they're young. I coached at one time, and that's how you get the best out of the young boys. The old boys, that's a different story. But when you got young players, they're hungry. So you want to get the best out of them. So if you overwork them, believe me, later on in life, they'll appreciate it. And that's what I look forward to. Just like everybody saying, oh, why don't we bring Carmelo back? And then you got the negatives. Carmelo's a New Yorker. I would love to see him retire in New York.
Speaking of Carmelo Anthony, I know that's your guy. You know him personally.
But a lot of people don't.
It was a time where Carmelo Anthony was pitching to come back to New York. Now he's playing with Portland,
Blazers, right?
and look like he's happy there.
Yeah.
Like you know, he's saying that he want to remain on the Portland Trailblazers.
Well, you know what? I can't blame him. Because first of all, he would still be in New York if it wasn't for you know who. Phil Jackson fucked us up. He said it in a statement. I'll come to New York to destroy them, and that's exactly what he did. Donovan Mitchell. We should have had him.
Was that Phil Jackson exact words?
Yes, it was.
Word for word?
Word for word. He came to New York to fuck New York Knicks up, and he did. The 3 years that he was here, he didn't do nothing that we could say was positive. Yeah, you drafted Porzingis, and what the fuck did you do to him? You shipped him away too.
Okay,
Look
now
what you-
I'm glad you mentioned Porzingis because you know I call him the Snake.
Right, I saw that.
Okay,
I saw
and the
that.
reason why I call him the Snake is because he wasn't up front with New York when Phil Jackson came as the head coach,
Well,
right? And if the training camp took place, KP was in his hometown,
True. True.
right?
True.
I think he got influenced by Marcus Gasol, who had a
It's a
downfall with
Yeah.
Fizdale.
But what you just said, Phil Jackson didn't come to New York to coach. He came to New York to be the president. The president of a team does not coach the team. That's why Fisher got cut, because Fisher decided, fuck it, I'm going to coach, let me coach. I'm not coaching no triangle. I played the triangle with you in LA. Okay, we had a crew. New York didn't have no crew for no damn triangle. So as soon as Fisher changed that, what happened? Phil got rid of him. Okay, now you bring in another coach. Same thing. You're not the coach. So how the hell are you going to pull players to the side and tell them what they should be doing and what they should not? That's the coach's job, not yours. You the president. You're supposed to be building the team, not coaching it. And that again,
Okay,
that's Phil.
and I think Phil felt sour due to the fact that he lost the coaching job to Mike D.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Mike D is another one who he had no love for Carmelo Anthony.
And yeah. 'Cause Phil is the one that ran Carmelo out of New York. Y'all, all the negativity. The man ain't did shit to you, so why you fucking with him? I mean, come on, dude. Phil, he did what he said he was gonna do. Now, I like the staff we got. We're gonna be okay, give or take a few years. It's gonna take the build up. But don't go messing around and start trading what we got.
So
The
how you-
Barretts and them, I love these kids, man.
So-
Let them play.
RJ Barrett. When I mention RJ Barrett, what come to mind? Because everybody during the draft was hoping for Zion Williams. We didn't get Zion. We wound up getting the number 3 pick.
Yeah.
And what I like about RJ, right, is that the kid seems like he's mature for his age.
That's why the hard work is going to pay off.
Because I didn't know until the offseason how him and Julius Randle clashed. Talk to me about that. Do you think Julius Randle is worth keeping? Because Julius Randle averages what, like 19, 20 points per game?
Again, what you said earlier. I do, because you got to look at Julius Randle. He only fucking, what, 24, 25? He's a baby still. He still got a lot to learn. And the staff that they putting together, he can't do nothing but learn. That's my thing. Okay, that's how I look at it. He already got a taste of Thibodeau in Minnesota. So he know what the man is capable of doing. So I think him staying in New York, him working with the Barretts and others that we got, I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, don't mess with Randall. Leave him alone. The kid is young. He still got a lot.
So you like
to learn.
Randall?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you willing to risk taking the chance with Randall?
Yeah.
Who don't want to share the ball with RJ. That got to change, man.
Yeah, well,
RJ needs that rock in the paint.
We know that's going to change. That is definitely going to change because the staff that we got now, they're going to make sure that change. Okay? Because Randolph is not a point. He's not a Scottie Pippen or point forward or none of that. Okay? So I feel in my heart that's going to change.
All right.
That's definitely going to change.
Kevin Knox.
Another one. He's young. You come from a hellified
He came
basketball thing in Kentucky.
Right? He was under supervision.
There you go. So
Wayne
now with this pitching, with this staff we got now, I think he's gonna be okay too.
You think he's going to be okay?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you think, because you know his stats, when we speak
Yeah.
of Kevin Knox, it wasn't all that great.
No, they suck. But he's gonna be better. I know he's gonna be better.
And you give that to the hopes of him being under who? Supervision? Wayne Payne?
Well, the whole staff really, because Woodson, he don't mind pulling you to the side and talk to you and tell you what you're doing wrong and what you need to do. We know what Thibodeau is, like you said earlier in this interview. He's a hard-nosed coach. That's what these young boys need. You making all these millions, and if you want to be one of these kids that's, oh, you can't tell me this, you can't tell me that, because of your name or because of the money you're making, then you know what? Here's a bus ticket, get the fuck out of here. Bottom line. But you in New York, you're going to do as we say, not as you say. Okay? If you're not going to let us coach you, then we don't need you here. Okay? Our job is to coach you, not you coach us.
Okay. Now, when I speak of a center on the New York Knicks by the name of Mitchell Robinson, we all know what that boy can do.
But again, with the proper people teaching them,
What is going to escalate that you see that can bring more out of Mitchell Robinson game?
just being hard, just being tough, challenging him. Like I seen videotapes of him already, working out. Jump shot is starting to come. Hey,
Because some critics say, he gets into foul trouble real quick. But if we had a backup center, I think that would be the solution to it.
which is true, and that's probably what they're gonna work on. That's probably what they work on. I ain't gonna say who that's out there right now.
Well,
but-
we got selections where we got LaMelo,
right.
we got James Wiseman,
Okay.
we got Edwards Anthony,
True.
we got Toppins.
Yeah.
Any of these names that you would like to see be a new addition to the New York Knicks roster?
Well, to be honest with you, what you call it?
Oh,
that-
Cole Anthony too.
Yeah. Cole Anthony is a tough kid. He's really a tough kid. And when you come from a father like he got, we all know Greg Anthony was a little pain in the ass.
Right.
He was a hellified defensive guard to be so small. And watching his son in North Carolina, I think he's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
But as of right now, the Knicks are I forgot the kid's name, but they looking at some kid that's like 6'10", 6'11". Anthony might be around at that time. We'll see, but our backcourt is stacked, so I don't know.
Okay. Oh, you think the Knicks backcourt is stacked?
It's pretty much stacked, unless we get rid of some. You got Smith Jr. I thought he was nice. That's another one. Phil let go. He let him slide on by. Should have brought him to us instead of the Mavericks snatching him up. Okay, I think he would have fitted with the Knicks nice. Now, we have to wait and see because, again, we grabbed him when we sent Porzingis to Dallas. But you ain't no fucking coach to teach the kid nothing.
Okay. And last but not least, Tom Thibodeau is a defensive coach.
Right.
What that means for the likes of Frank Ntilikina.
Whew, that's a good one. That's a good one. But we know the kid can play D. But again, like I said, he's young. He never really had no coach in the NBA to really get in his ass and show him this is how the game is really played. Okay, so a lot of people don't like him. I like the kid because he's headstrong, he's defensive minded, and when you defensive minded, that's my thing. Cause like I said, I coach and I told kids, when you play good defense, offense gonna come automatically. Okay, cause good defense create good offense. No defense, fuck offense.
Right. And with that being said, man, I want to thank you for coming on Nickavelli TV. It's been a long time. When you speak to Melo, man, you tell Melo that New York still love him, baby.
Oh, will do.
All right? And with that, we out. Peace.
All right.